This insane farm has literally everything you need for the endgame in Once Human. It comes with the best tier 5 weapon drops, which you can use or of course salvage for maximum roll weapon calibrations, but it also has all the weapon and armor mods you can find, insane amounts of materials, energy links, Stardust, an amazing deviation you can target farm with the right preparations. It can be done in just 30 seconds to a minute. It can be pretty challenging though, as it's a pro dungeon with a recommended of 4, but in this guide I'm gonna make it easy for you solo. So guys, welcome back. My name is Foriam, and in today's guide I'm gonna share everything you want to know about this farm, how you can do it efficiently, both for geared players and starters, to not mess up and make it very much worth your time. So let's get right to it. So, with this farm, you'll be able to make a ton of energy links. Currently have 850,000. My other method in the top right of the screen, though, I think is much more efficient. But let's quickly check out the disassembly bench. As, man, I've been farming quite a lot of weapons in a very short amount of time. We've got a legendary KV Little Jaws. We've got another one right there. The AWS Bingo right here. A Hammer Bremini, Scourge, and a lot more. While if we look at my gear mod, this is all the stuff I farmed in a very short amount of time. So yeah, if we disassemble these, we get our hands on a ton of weapon blueprints, which we can use to recalibrate our gear. Right now, with the Memetic upgrades, you can also start re-rolling your specializations with Specialization Fragments. And earlier today, I found both the Stardust Barrier, hold the line memory frag, as well as the explosives on the go. Not the best ones, but still, if you run this farm, you can get your hands on all different types of fragments, which can be more interesting for your character. I even decided to build my base right next to it, as trust me guys, this is without doubt one of, if not the best endgame farm. So this is what we're talking about, the Lea Research Lab. It has a recommended players of 4, pretty challenging place if you want to do this solo, while with teams it can also take a whole lot of time. But of course, the bigger the risk, the bigger the rewards. So top tier weapon and armor mods can be found right here, a whole lot of resources including Stardust source and nice amount of energy link every time you kill a boss. We also have a weekly bonus reward right here, which you don't want to focus on. Primarily these, especially the weapon drops, will get you insane gear in no time. But let me quickly show you where it is. So there we have it, the Lea Research Lab, all sorts of weapon and armor mods. If we zoom out a little bit, it's east from the Blackfield town in the Red Sands area. Anyways, let's get straight down to business, as trust me, this farm is insane. You'll be able to do it every 30 seconds to a minute. It's easy mode with the right gear. All we want to do is walk straight ahead if we enter the place, jump on top of this thing and glide down. I do recommend you to take out this guy right here, which can be pretty annoying. Seems like we didn't do a reload, but there we go. Which instantly brings us to our sweet treasure room, where we can farm for all that amazing endgame stuff, including legendary weapons, for which we only have to take out these 2 big fellas. For this, I like to use my sniper build, as it absolutely destroys weak spots. You can take care of these guys in no time. Well, of course, you want to make sure you do it right. As if you want to do this farm fast and efficiently, you want to make sure you stand at the right spot before you do this. But yeah, after you've taken them out, GG, the reward is yours. Some weapon or armor mods, including a guaranteed weapon drop, sometimes purple, but most of the times I came across legendary variants. After you've picked up the rewards, what you can do is simply press escape and leave the dungeon. This will teleport you back to the entrance of the Lea Research Lab. Right now we can reinteract with the Rift Beacon, reset our progress and then press enter. Alright, so here we are once again in the big room with the 2 giants. We're gonna quickly take out those weak spots with a weapon. When they're on their knees, very important, stand on the right platform. For the Frost guy, you want to stand near the Frost silo, inside the circle. He doesn't have to be in there, only you. Then you want to finish him off, while for the fire guy, of course, you want to stand inside the fire silo radius and then finish that one off as well. After you've done that, well, GG, the event is complete. All the trash mobs will also instantly disappear. So if you want to clear this one as fast and efficient as possible, don't waste time or bullets. killing them. Just try and focus on the weak spots of the big guys, take them out as quick as possible, and there you go, the reward is yours. Oh, look at that. This time we got our hands on a Kua Wink Legendary MP5 with also the Obliterate Precision gear mod. Third run, let's go. We get our hands on a tier 5 Dual Fury shotgun, which of course we can extract for the blueprint. Run number 4, we get a stun baton and supercharged talents. To make these runs smooth, I absolutely love having my base right next to the entrance, as if you run out of ammo or want to repair your gear, well, this is basically the perfect place to do it. Anyways, let's do another couple runs so we can see what else we get. And look at that, the next run we get our hands on Rebecca, which is a deviation which you can pick up at this specific progress of the Lea Research Lab. I already picked up quite a couple of these earlier today. As you can see, it's a territory deviation which can be used to comfort and also soothe other deviations inside your base. So if you want to farm this deviant, well, this is the place to be. Get your hands on as many of these as possible, hopefully one with better stat rolls compared to the ones which I currently have unlocked. And also a Hammer Brahmini, look at that. That's a pretty nice sniper rifle, which you can use for future builds. We've got another Rebecca drop after 3 runs. If there is one big tip I can give you guys to make these runs a little bit easier, especially if you're lacking damage or struggling with all the trash mobs that start to pop up, well, first deal with all the zombies in the first area. These also swarm into the room at some time and can backstab you, which is pretty annoying. But after that, you want to take your time. You simply want to stand behind this door basically and wait for the big boys to be in line of sight. Then you can start hitting those weak spots, hit them with your sidearm. I think that's the easiest way to do. Switch to that main weapon with the most damage and finish off the first one. If you're struggling with the ads or simply want to take your time with this boss, you can always run back into the first room, take care of the trash one by one, and then focus on the big guy to make it a little bit easier, but it will slightly take more time as well. Anyways, here we go, some more rewards. Whew. This time AWS tier 5 sniper rifle with also the spreading marks violent mods. Look at this one right here. Critical strike damage plus 15%, but also that pullback and reload speed, which makes it fire super fast. GG. Alright, so there you have it, everything you want to know about this amazing endgame farm to get your hands on top tier weapon and armor mods, including legendary weapons, their blueprints. Don't forget Rebecca and all the specializations you can come across. If you enjoyed the content, a like is very much appreciated. And of course, share your thoughts about the farm in the comments down below. Very curious if you were able to find the specific blueprint you were after and how many times it took. Let us know in the comments. Right now though, it's 4 AM out. I want to wish you an amazing day. I'll check you in the next video or live stream. Peace.